Hey, y'all, I ain't even know the camera started. Great day, Wheat Field. What up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? Welcome back to the Wheat Field, y'all. Welcome to you. If you new, hey, welcome to you too. This is your girl Lottie here at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, drinking some iced coffee. You sure enough never know what you're gonna get. Iced coffee, and they put in just creamer, maca root, and nutmeg today, beloved. So a little different. Still tasty, but not as tasty as usual. Still good though. Hey, 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 sister. Thank you so much for tapping in. Hey, Black Cherry. What up, sister? Thank you so much for coming through the channel. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Great day to you. Y'all, Spirit done had us all over the place. I don't know what the hell we doing today. They said we are not in control. Know that. They said know that. They put in, I have OOO, which kind of looked like ooh. They put it in the description, and they said we be doing it, and that's what I heard when they wrote it. We be doing it. I kept seeing so many different things, and I'm like, every time they went to go, I was hearing or seeing, and then they would do something totally different. We was getting frustrated, like, what is y'all doing? What is you writing? And then I heard myself say to self, I said, we not in control. They said we know. I was like, oh. So somebody may have felt like they lost control. You should maybe allow them to have some sort of control. But, I don't know. We did talk about releasing control yesterday, so... Them 4 coins. Like, oh, hey, well, welcome to the wheat field. Look at you. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it for tapping in. Great day, beautiful beloveds. I appreciate y'all so much. Oh, today is kind of weird. I'm hearing Heather Headley, In Your Mind. In my mind, I'll always be his lady. So somebody in their head. And then we had a thing, we had a quick flash of thought. We were like thinking about these big ass ice cubes. I don't know if y'all can see how big this damn ice cube is. Y'all probably can't see it, right? You see how big it is, right? It's because they telling me to say it a certain kind of way. Because it's going to lead into part of the message, I believe, I share. So all these random ass ingredients, y'all know how it goes. It's a Tears We Throw show. You sure enough never know what you're going to get. It's going to start slow like that old school Crisco. We got to get the Crisco out the can and into the pan. And the Alpha and Omega here, they turn the heat up. We get to cooking right now, we don't know what. We don't. It's a whole bunch of scattered ass ingredients. Like, we got some shit on, and there's a lot going on. It could be chicken stew, pot pie. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes you can make a whole bunch of different shit with the same ingredients? That's what's happening. Just give it a second. So, we was getting the ice out for the iced coffee. Kind of making decisions. Are we going to put it in a shaker cup with the shit and mix it and so it can get all cold and then pour it in there? Are we going to put the ice cube in the glass and then shake the shit and then pour everything over the ice? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Spirit doing it. We ain't in control. So, while we was putting the ice cube in the cup, poured the coffee over it, we heard, that's a big ass ice cube. You only need one. It's like, that's it. So we filled up one little slot, the ice cube that we took out, and put the ice tray back in the refrigerator, in the freezer, and thought, damn, our ex-husband, the narcissist, introduced us to these big ass ice cubes. It's like, that was the benefit of being in that relationship. And cracked myself up. I was like, the benefit of dating the narcissist. You need these big ass, grandiose fucking ice cubes. When I say he had some cocktail ice cubes, these mugs is huge. When I say it like this, you only need one. I was like, that's the benefit of dating the narcissist. He got these big ass grandiose ice cubes over here. I don't know if anybody got to the healing point in their journey where you can laugh at some shit. Like, it wasn't necessarily all bad. We got some good out of it. What was the good? And then I start hearing Heather Headley again in my mind. Like, I was like, oh shit, somebody might be dating a female narcissist. She over there like, in my mind, I'm always gonna be his fucking lady. In my mind, I'm always his girl. It starts sounding real dark. I was like, wait a minute. And another thing that goes along with that, so fellas, look, it can be same sex, I don't know. Look, narcissism don't have a specific preference. I'm just saying, it is what it is. I got to hit on Miss Piggy. I was like, somebody a stalker. Y'all know Miss Piggy from Sesame Street. She was the first stalker I ever seen on TV. That bitch was crazy. Somebody got a crazy ass female narcissist in their goddamn camp. I don't know. This bitch is off the rocker, I'm telling you. She's still talking about something in her head. She's still your lady. She probably creeping around. Y'all remember how Miss Piggy used to be on her stalker vibe with Kermit the Frog and she put that trench coat on with them sunglasses? That shit got me cracking up in the inside right now, I'm telling you. Anywho, take it which way it resonate. You got somebody's female stalker or a masculine stalker, I don't know. Somebody watching you though is giving that shit. Hey Jay, thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Thank y'all so much for sitting through the random messages that Spirit putting the ingredients they dropping in here, I'm saying. General collective reading. We don't know what the fuck is happening. What is going on? I don't know what it is. They put happening. Because we ain't know what they was finna write. We don't know what Spirit finna do. We also thought about this. It's almost Easter, and so one of the things that we do is deconstruct religion. So if you are not a person that can question your theology, please don't hang out. You will leave shortly. Just saying. We were deconstructing and thinking about the holiday Easter, right? So couple of theories. Christians use it as the resurrection of the Christ, right? Sumerians or other pagans, they use it to celebrate the goddess Ishtar. And us spiritualists, at least with us, right, we consider it to be a celebration of the lunar cycle, right? It is the first full moon after spring. It represents the time when the earth is budding and birthing anew. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people just that's why Easter moved. That was always a question too that we got. Our pastor didn't like us so much because, they don't like women who think, it's got to be a demon. God damn it, you're a witch. You think too much shit. Okay? If the messenger was crucified on a certain day, why does Easter change? They never could answer that question. Told y'all I got kicked out of church. For real. And I be like, look, they don't be wanting to hear that. They don't want to hear that. You thinking too much. Shit, if Good Friday, they was crucified on a Friday. How they raised on a Sunday? That's not 3 days. Is that 3? Counted Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, does Friday count? Saturday, Sunday? Oh, wait. They crucified on a Friday and 3 days later, 1, 2, 3. That's not Sunday. I told you. We asked questions. They didn't like us so much. But that was one of the big ones. If the messenger was crucified on a certain Friday, it's a particular day. Wow. That's wow. On a Good Friday. That's wow. Wow. Right? So why do they call it Good Friday if that was the day he was crucified? I never understood that either. But, anywho, because what's good is bad and what's bad is good. It's a reverse. Ooh. Ooh. Anywho, if it was a particular Friday, boom, that's the date. They had calendars back then too, I believe too, I say. Then why does the date change? They never could answer that shit. So, but when I got to researching holidays and understood that most of them were tracking the celestial movement, the celestial bodies, then it started to make sense. Like, oh, okay. So in the summertime, we not really celebrating, just, 4th of July and shit, which I guess you could say that because that is an actual date. Like, it doesn't change. But we celebrate the summer solstice. We celebrate the winter solstice. We celebrate the spring equinox. We celebrate the fall equinox. You know what I'm saying? And holidays tend to be arranged around that time so that we are celebrating. Yeah. Oh, hey, Nalo, thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, you missed a little bit of the ingredients coming together. They still working their way out. So thank you to the Alpha and the Omega for who brings all things onto us for. I heard for because of all of it, it exists. Said don't let nobody tell you that bullshit. They said don't let nobody tell you that bullshit. Study. Research it. Right? Research why are you doing something. Because we definitely were laughing at the fact that, like, there's a celebration getting ready to come up and that actually celebrates the moon cycle. But as a spiritualist, we cannot reverence the moon, right? They reverence it through holidays and celestial bodies through certain holidays, but they don't know that's what they're doing. But then when we openly do it and we acknowledge this is what we're doing, I'm honoring the moon phases. I'm honoring the first moon that represents that first moon that's after the date of March 21st, which they count as spring, but it isn't. The earthworm moon counts as the beginning of spring. So it's all mixed up. But we are trying to set the record straight, or just ourselves individually celebrate in proper order and season to reverence and these celestial bodies that help govern our environment. And we can do that. But it's something about getting ourselves on track. We've always been the eyeball because a long time ago we stopped engaging in all of that. And you know what I mean? When you come away from things that, you research and just find out, like, this is what I'm actually doing, then you know how it go. So let's see, what is the spirit wanting to say to us today? We see empowerment. I'm getting the word sovereignty as well, like being empowered to do your own thing. I was picking up a toxic relationship, considering that we were thinking about the benefits of being with a narcissist. One of the benefits, another one besides these grandiose ass ice cubes we got over here, is a supreme why do I heard somebody you went through it with somebody where you came out lacking confidence? Because I'm hearing supreme lack of confidence, and that is the opposite for us. Like, we came out understanding, like, first of all, no, nigga, no. That's what I heard. Like, okay, you cute and all, and you smart and all of this shit, but it's really not that. Like, I don't know what crawled up your ass to make you feel like you are so muchy the shit that a bitch won't leave. I'm out here. We out here. That's what I heard. And I'm gone. Right? And stay gone. And never talk to, look, period. Okay? Last time I said what I said was the last time I said something directly to them. And that was before I left that bitch. Period. We don't need to speak. And we can use all the intermediaries we need to speak through. But I refuse to speak directly to you. That's the thing. And you become a different one when you decide that you just like, you one of them ones, oh, no. Anybody that's been around here long enough, y'all heard our story. Alright, look. But I had taken a lot because I was in distorted feminine energy. Right? I was. I was listening to people tell me to do shit that just did not fucking resonate with me, period. You got to just let a man be a man. You just got to soften up and fall back. All this shit. I saw another post today that said, so many women are single because they are more of a man. They haven't found a man to be more of a man than they are. And I was like, that's interesting. So many women are single because they haven't found a man that's more man than they are. I see as shit. If I was a man in a world where the women were more manly, then I'd just man up. That seemed simple to me. It seemed easy. But instead, we are taught to fall back and to diminish your power and to submit onto somebody who has already shown that they are not a good leader. They don't have the attributes and the characteristics that they need in order to lead you. You have to submit yourself. You have to dim yourself. You have to be smaller, or they will belittle you so that they can take control in an attempt to lead you. And that's distorted leadership. That's not real shit. The challenge would be for that masculine energy who seeks to or desires to have a wife who follows or comes alongside them in a line in goals in forward movement and achievement for legacy building, that they would step their game up. But a lot of times they don't. They'll just go into that fucking manipulative shit so that they can take control. Or figure out a way to trick you into relinquishing yours, yo. That's what we were going for our experience. It was, we relinquished our control. They didn't take it from us. We gave it to them. And we gave it to them under a false pretense of what a feminine is supposed to do in relationships. Yes, I know I'm strong and I can do all this shit by myself, but I don't want to. I want a partner that I can build with. So in order for me to have a partner, I must relinquish my strength. I gotta soften up. I gotta fall back. Instead of aligning with a person that makes me feel safe enough and elevate me to a place where I naturally do that. Like it just comes in and we flow together. No, that wasn't that shit. Yeah, Anchor is here. And look, behind that is Lioness. Definitely anchored in my strength. Hello. Thank you to the Most High God, the Alpha and Omega, who uses us. We are a conduit onto your use. For we understand that we just a pixel, a piece of you. You work with us. You are already in us. And we are not in control, beloved. Especially when you fully surrendered. Not in control. They doing what they want to do. They bringing you the message how they want to. Hello. That's the truth. That's the truth. Cut through the doubts. You're capable. More than capable of self-sufficiency, of sovereignty. And partnerships are possible with the right partner. They are. You know what I'm saying? But we got to do something with this false ass, fuck ass shit that's going on. I can't tell you what the fuck to do with it. But, I mean, we could just talk about it and have a conversation. Testimony to Tarot, yo. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Verbal abuse, mouth closed and shit. Who would be the person that wants to belittle you or diminish you or just make you feel like you is giving mute? Like, shut up. The shit you don't say nothing about. You want this one now? Thank you. Look, a healer. Somebody is a healer. And you probably did need to heal parts of you or misconceptions and shit so that you can understand it. You can even use your circumstances, your trials and tribulation, the pain, moving it to purpose so that you can help others. Protect yourself by seeking support and setting firm boundaries against abusive behavior. That was another benefit of being with a narcissist. You talking about learning how to set some firm boundaries. Like I said, mute. When we said the last thing we said to that person and said, I don't even think we said we'll never speak to you again. It was just implied. They get it. Silence is powerful. If I speak to anything about that person, it's indirect. It's through somebody else. It's through an intermediary, all that shit. I refuse, damn it. No. Which one? This one. All right. Look. Ignoring emotional needs. So, you could have been a person that did ignore your emotional needs. This person that you were with could have ignored your emotional needs. Narcissists do. They don't give a shit about pouring into you. They do it in the beginning as they love bomb you to make you feel like it's some sort of pseudo safety, or, like you're going to have your needs met in such a way that has never been done before. So magnificent. Right? Thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you. But at the end of it, they end up ignoring you because they only think about themselves. What did they teach me? To pay attention to me. Every need is met. All my emotional needs are met. My financial needs are met. My spiritual needs are met. My mental needs are met. My physical needs are met. I don't need anybody. And that was one of the things that did it. That person wanted to be my alpha and the omega. My omega? Are you? That let me know we was through right there. What? I need you. Nick, I didn't need you when I met you. What makes you think now I need you and I'm just better than I was before? I done learned a whole nother industry. I'm into a whole nother profession that pays me more money. Thank you for the benefits of being with you. That was great. Why the fuck would I need... These people got such an ego on them. The level of arrogance is just... That's definitely... It is an area of study. But I feel like somebody need to take a deeper look. Like, put a magnifying glass on that shit. If you are a person that understands that the Most High God be with you always, beloved, why would you think that I can't even get this shit out. Lioness, courage and wisdom are your natural abilities. He failed at that. Y'all know how a narcissist wants to put you in such a position where you forget who you are. You forget that you are powerful. You forget that you are connected. You forget that you got knowledge, skills, and abilities to take care of yourself. I think they be gaslighting their own themselves. Yeah, she really need me. Yeah, he really gonna stay. He gonna stay. He can't leave. Bitch, why? The power that you feel like you got, I gave it to you. I gave it to you. I surrendered it to you. But as soon as when I feel like I could take my shit back, or I'm ready to do that, then I did that. And that's just that. People end up walking away. Now, I do feel like it is a lot of narcissists that will latch on to people who have deep emotional wounds, like emotional needs not being met. And that could stem from childhood wounds. It could come from like deep codependency issues. But the benefit of being with these people is that they illustrate and highlight those things for you. You get the opportunity to go and heal that. And be like, okay, this is what this relationship showed me. Where there's places where I need to fortify and strengthen me. Where do I need to strengthen myself? Not only do you come out stronger anchored and grounded in the truth of you, and maybe even understanding how did you ignore what you needed to do for you, ignoring your own emotional needs. Your fulfilling your emotional needs starts with self. It starts with you. How well are you loving on you? Which is why we always say grow your capacity 1% daily. To grow your capacity for self-love daily. 1%. Become more intimate with you. More comfortable in your own skin. Accepting your flaws. Accepting your strengths. Whatever you consider as your failures, accept it. Become a fan of the word no. Yeah. Go collect as many no's as possible. That means that you out there, you putting yourself out there, and you are developing and you're practicing the skill of confidence with each iteration. Every no you collect, you build confidence. I was watching another short on Facebook about this young woman who, was approached by some random ass lady who asked her a series of questions because she was just beautiful and she wanted her to enter into the Miss USA pageant. So she ended up meeting with her, having the discussion, and becoming a contestant on Miss USA. She went the first year, she didn't win. She went the second year, she didn't win. She went back the third year, she didn't win. Fourth year, nope. Fifth year, nope. The lady that was her mentor and kept telling her, you can win, you can do it, keep going back. She passed away of leukemia after that fifth try. This sixth year, she won. How many no's can you take before you give up? Sometimes it's going through the series of no's that's building up your strength to accept the yes. What would happen if you hit it big every time you attempted to do it on the first iteration? Would you be strong enough to carry the weight of the yes? Would you be rooted and grounded and anchored enough in self to accept what comes with the yes? That's truth. Building up confidence is a part of your emotional needs. And confidence is something that's taught to you, and it is something that you have to practice. It is a skill. It is not something that you're just inherently born with. So if you ever were in relationships like with a narcissist, that person came to you and you were able to bond with them because it was something in you that you needed to fix within yourself. You needed to work on that area. Why is it that I stayed with that person? I know we had some codependency issues. We bonded to this person and we didn't want to give up. We had a fear of failure. Not just codependency at that point. I feel that sentiment not as deeply as the fear of failure. Anybody that knows us, you've been around here long enough, you heard us say that we are very type A. Very type A. Very driven to success. All to prove that we are successful. We can do it. We can be successful in relationships. And maybe it was just me being wrong by standing in my strength all this time. I needed to fall back into this definition of a feminine that's being perpetrated by society. And all my friends are telling me I'm just too strong. I need to relax. I need to let the man be a man, damn it. And I found this man, and this man found me, and he just exuded strength and confidence and stability. That was questionable, right? But we could work with it. He in his own place, he doing his own thing. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He working. He been stable for years and years. So we thought. But Okay, he got that. He was checking the boxes of what they were telling us it was supposed to look like. What is it supposed to feel like? We're analyzing and we're thinking about self. Just give him the power or diminish yourself so that he can be in a position. Again, I can't be more manlier than the man, right? I have to be in my place. I'm the woman. So I gave him that. And he didn't realize that until I took it back. When I realized he didn't know how to handle that. Ignoring your own goals. Pursue your dreams with confidence. Your goals are valid and deserving of support. So like we were saying, how many no's can you take until you get that yes? Do you have the confidence to keep going forward? And who would be in your life to try to diminish that? Did you give away your confidence? Did you give away your power? Did you diminish yourself? Did you allow somebody else to belittle you? Are you afraid of the no's? Will you allow the no's to stop you? See, emotional manipulation. Ignoring your goals, ignoring your emotional needs, and emotionally manipulating. What did that teach you, though, wheat? I pray the message goes out into the wheat field and that you are spiritually edified, that you are spiritually nourished to bear the yoke that's upon your shoulders. For somebody, it could be realizing how to take your power back, how to heal from these issues. Healing from a person that ignored your emotional needs, that ignored your goals and what it is that you wanted to achieve. Right? Even when you went through the no's, right? Did they support you in how you felt in that pursuit, or did they just like encourage you to stop doing what it was that you were doing? Did they say, it's okay, you gotta know, but what did we learn anyway? What were the critiques? Are you able to accept constructive feedback? I can receive that. I can receive that. I can look at that. I can improve that. I can work on that. What are the things can you receive? It's definitely giving friction, and I definitely feel friction. I'm seeing sparks flying. So it's something with that. I am hearing arguments, so I'm hearing somebody very argumentative. They may have encouraged you, like I said, to quit. Oh, you don't need to do that. See, I told you you're not good at that. Silent treatment. I told you we look. For somebody, encourage open communication and address issues directly. Silence can be broken with honesty. And that's something that we will do. Sometimes we will and sometimes we won't, depending on the issue. Sometimes it be like, okay, I'm not saying shit else to you. I've said what I said before. You didn't get it, I'm gone. You could think about it later if you choose to. If not, neither doesn't bother me. I won't be speaking to you. Inner earth is coming through. Base chakra, root, strength and security. Laying foundations. See, strength and to be anchored is security. Right? Strength and security. Having a strong foundation. And we were feeling that, like how that's built in early childhood years. Like if you have a family, a household that encourages you to keep trying, they won't allow you to give up. They push you to continue. They encourage you. And some will diminish you and make you either feel unseen, invisible, unheard, like they don't give a shit what you into. They don't encourage you to do anything that would be fruitful. It's given. What was your base? How was the tenets of confidence and security laid down for you? Having you understand your strength, right? The ability not only to conquer self with the lioness, strength be tested, your internal strength that says, not only can I conquer my own shadows, I can face my own fear. The fear of failure, right? See, my own fear of failure is what kept me in that relationship. I got to do it this way, and I kept bending and being flexible and all of this stuff. I bent, but I'm not going to break till I got to the point where I broke. Now we know. We have a fear of failure. And it doesn't matter what it's in. Temple of truth. Truth again. Truth again. Throat chakra. Authenticity. Self-expression. Who was shutting down your voice, beloved weed? Yeah, they go silent when you winning. Throat chakra. The voice. Oh, crown chakra upgrade. Shit, we know. Not only do we understand, we understand, and then now we overstand. Okay? Divine connection, holy experiences, miraculous energy. Yeah, because when we broke, that's when we had that experience. When we broke, and there's something about the heart, that's what we see. Having to heal. Taking a miracle. We divinely connected to that which made thee. And we knew that before it got ugly. And when we said that, oh shit, they took that as a personal challenge. They definitely wanted to prove that they were our omega, that which could take our life, beloved. Anchoring. Grounded action, Isis energy. To be anchored. Ground yourself in love and trust. Anchored in love and trust. Grounded in love and trust. That's an action. Isis energy. My energy. Principled. And it's something about the actions of love. What are the actions that you take? What have you been told? What do you do? Is it empathetic? Is it sympathetic? Is it understanding? Is it always seeking truth and knowledge for the sake of clarity? Is it wise? Is it receptive? Is it domineering? Is it aggressive? Does it say you cannot stand in your strength and your full self? Does it mean you have to deny yourself? That's not love, beloved. And there's a lot of shit out here that teaches you that you must sacrifice yourself in order to be loved, beloved. And that brings us back to that ritual. For the Most High God so loved the world that it gave His only begotten Son. Alpha Omega can do all things. It doesn't need to sacrifice its own child for the sake of loving other beings. That's a distortion of what love is. If I only had one child, I'm not going to send my one child and sacrifice it to save a world full of sinners. Beloved, you mean murderers and pedophiles? Why would I do that? Would you do that? Or is your understanding of love so backwards that you just don't understand the ways of the Most High God? Because in nature, that mother or the mother is going to protect their child. She's not going to send them nowhere to be sacrificed for what? For who? That's my legacy. That's my lineage I'm protecting. Y'all still here? Or did you move around yet? The divine matrix, interconnectedness, synchronicity, and God incidences. Come on with this thing. God incidences. Alpha, the birther of all creation, would not send her child, her only begotten, to be sacrificed for a bunch of murderers and pedophiles. thieves, enslavers. What? That doesn't even make sense. I think Jesus is the trick. Personally, we just talked about the resurrection. How could they die on a particular day, but every year the day change? Why is the day that we celebrate the resurrection following the moon cycle? Y'all still here? It follows the moon cycle. There's no evidence that that ever occurred. It doesn't even make logical sense. It doesn't. What's the real though? Orion activation. Oh shit. See the Orions. Come on, Lynn. What does that say? Rebirth by what? What are we talking about? Come on. Renewal. Recreation. What? This is the time of year where the sun is starting to shine. You know, like it's rising to a certain position in the sky. The earth is being reborn. The earthworms have returned. The trees are getting ready to bud. Birds and all kinds of, everything in nature is getting ready to mate again. This is new life energy. And it always has been celebrated as new life energy. The birth is giving our reverence for these celestial bodies. But when you take it and you turn it into a religious practice that persecutes people or teaches them to be persecuted, to sacrifice themselves, to see themselves as small and meek and insignificant, what? Or inherently bad and needing a savior, developing those to have a savior-like complex. Come on with this thing, because that was our narcissist. He wanted to be our omega, thinking that he was giving me life, the life that I had before I even met you. You didn't bestow that onto us with your benevolence. Okay, malevolence more accurately. You know what I'm saying? But that's that grandiose thinking. The fuck are you talking about, sir? Oh, you ain't gonna have life without me. Like I didn't have it before you, and I'm not gonna have it after you. If I came from the spirit, my spirit is immortal. It's eternal. The spirit comes first. I don't need you to save me. Save me from what? Save me from who? From that which made me and made you too? What? The Most High God is within. What am I waiting for? Hello? What? Shit, if that be the case, I'm ready to go home. Let the rapture begin. The fuck? Get this shit over with. I'm done with Earth School, damn it. I'm ready to go home, okay? Where's home? These Orion ass energies got us out here all down to this goddamn fake ass fuckery, light initiation, great teacher awakening, divine magic. Great teacher. Those light codes. Give us some different shit. Tell us the secrets of the cosmos. Thoth, where is the teachings? Help us to understand this shit. How has it been distorted? Anything else in the deck, Spirit say no. But they gave us one more though. Oh shit, solar light upgrade. See, we said it was something about our willpower. We told y'all that. The inability that we don't look. Fail? No. We're going to keep going. Chamber of violet light, karmic release, radical transformation, and light immersion. Full system upgrade and power recall. And we said that. The gig was up and that mask came the fuck off as soon as we called our power back. Be my omega. I was stuck. I was stuttering. I was in complete disbelief. I was discombobulated. I was flabbergasted. I can't even think enough words to describe the emotion, the sentiment. We had me completely shit got to frazzling and gears got to smoking and shit. Did this motherfucker just say he was my God, my Omega? Oh, we in a wrong relationship. We did it again. Well, we gonna have to accept failure because we out this bitch. Ain't no way in the fuck. This is unfixable. This is unrelatable. We have past the point we can no longer keep going. Don't pass go. That shit is like no and no and no. Hell no. Hell no. Oh shit. Well, we're gonna have to take this back. Give me back the power that I gave to you. We call it all back. Thank you. That's the shit that really flipped them though. Confirmation. That's the shit that flipped them, because then it got dangerous because they wanted to prove that they was the Omegas. We was like, yeah, no. Look, beauty. I am a spark of divinity. We said that. You are a pixel, a piece of the divine itself. It cannot be your alpha and the omega. It cannot be that which created you. You are a pixel of it. It empowers you. And when you understand that, oh, you become a cold chick is what I heard. And they mad. So you could be a masculine. Somebody got a person out here that thinks so highly of their damn self that they are the alpha herself. In her mind, she will always be your lady. In her mind, she'll always be your girl. She might still be in touch with your mama. Because I saw her, look, somebody, look, an open vessel. Change me, divine beloved, who can offer you even the most baffling. Didn't I say, look, I was stuttering. I couldn't even get that shit out. I'm baffled. I told you I was flabbergasted. Like, what the fuck? This person, look, some shit is like, I felt like I was doing cosmic fucking physics, calculus, like, I was so bewildered. Like, first of all, how the fuck did we get into this? And secondly, what? Wait. Oh, nah. It's taking too much brain power to shit out. I got to, stop. Spirit says stop. What does it say? The fuck on, Ashe. Go. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer you even the most baffling problems, knowing you will carry me to the right solution at the right time. If I am utterly open, receptive, and available. The Most High God will carry you exactly where you need to be. Sometimes you just have to offer them that baffling shit and say, show me. Show me, lead me, guide me, enlighten me. Show me exactly what I needed to do. It showed me the areas within self that we needed to heal. Anything else? Yeah. Attachments. I released all attachments. I had to learn how to let that shit go. I had to learn how to accept no. No, that's not for you. No. And take enough no's in a way where we could still get to the yes at the end of the day. Allow the no's to strengthen me. Anything else? No. See, acceptance. Accept the no. Accept myself. Accept what I needed to have grown within myself. Let me love and accept myself as you love me. As the Alpha and Omega love you. May I find you shining brightly within my own being. May I find the Most High God shining brightly. This solar light upgrade, this willpower, the strength of the Most High that they put in you, that they anchored in you, grounded in truth. They said, accept that in you. You can get through anything. I don't care how many no's they throw at you. Keep trying, keep going. Nothing beats a failure but a try. So if you stop trying, then you already failed. You can't get to the yes. So many people have heard so many no's. You talk to anybody that made it all the way to the pinnacle, they heard so many fucking no's. So many no's. If you are not comfortable with the word no, you are not capable of carrying the yes. If you are not comfortable with no, then you are not capable of carrying yes. And that's the truth. Because truth, the yes comes with responsibility. It's going to put some weight on you. It's going to require a different you. And every time you get that no, and every time you dig in, and every time you keep going, it's another part of you that's revealed, beloved. What is the benefit of being with a narcissist? I understood that I was afraid of the word no, beloved, of rejection. Lost lands. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. For somebody, it awakened you to your spiritual gifts, to your true self. Sparked something within you. And again, you have come out and blossomed something new. Returned your memory onto you. For somebody, your narcissist is somebody that you've known before, you've dealt before. It's given karmic release so that you can go through this radical transformation. Your person is somebody that you had interaction with before. Past life energy. Soul contracted to come in and do the thing so that they can awaken you to yourself. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, righting past wrongs, uprooted. So what was uprooted in you that you had to learn how to anchor in this life cycle? What did you have to go through to anchor and ground yourself after being uprooted? Somewhere else, another life cycle, perhaps, where you didn't fight for you, feeling defenseless. It was a wrong that needed to be righted. The fact that you were not rooted, you were not grounded, you were not anchored. Your soul remembered. You've done this before. Did they betray you before? Yeah. The great severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love, beloved. That was definitely our conflict. Softening to the ideal of love. What we thought was the energy of it. It definitely wasn't what it was supposed to be or what we thought it was. They lied to us. But we allowed ourselves to be lied to because we didn't listen to what was inside of us telling us that's not it. Love does not require you to diminish yourself in order to be loved. Yeah. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Come on with the Most High God. My will to thy will, to come into alignment. I am able to be available. I am open. For thy will be done. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, the extremes of life. Wow. When an angel marries a narcissist. When an angel marries a demon. When the angel doesn't remember their angelic strength. What does it take to awaken them, beloved? It took this. So therefore I woke up like this. That's what I heard. Simplicity. Look at the rose. It's simple. Love accepts. Acceptance, the beauty, the divinity. We didn't even read it. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows without question my own beauty, worthiness, and desirability. Let me remember constantly who I am. I am love itself in a temporary human form. I am love itself in a temporary human form. So if I was out here accepting, not releasing, fear of failure, desiring love, and I need to change who I am and diminish my strength in that way, especially when it comes to diminishing your strength. If you are changing yourself, it's because you know through self-reflection and self-evaluation, right? The relationships that have shown you yourself. You go into hermit to heal that. You're going to change. You're going to evolve. You should, if you are able to accept the lessons, to take the feedback. I can receive that. I can receive that. I can work on that. I can improve that. You're doing the self work, the shadow work, so they say, right? But you should not have to diminish your strengths. You should not have to diminish your intelligence. You should not have to uproot and I don't know if that's even right, because sometimes we move if you want to move, but I'm talking about ripping yourself up from your own internal foundation, your own compass, your spiritual foundation and all of that stuff. Now, I don't know, because it's giving me a little bit too far, because some people is rooted and grounded in some crazy ass shit, but it's up to you to discover your own truth and to fix it, to heal it. We can't make a person do shit. You know what I mean? And that is not even our purpose, is to convince you to do anything. If anything, we deliver information. And hopefully in a way that you question for yourself, that you seek knowledge for your own sake of understanding, to come to a point of wisdom for we meet in the middle. It's the purpose of being wise. That's the pathway to unity. To understand that we all come from the same place, the same source, that which birthed everything, creation itself, that creation is the only begotten. We're just pixels and pieces of it, of the source itself. We are all consciousness. We are all consciousness. We are all consciousness. Whether or not you are aware of it, it doesn't matter. Simplicity. It's simple. Allow yourself to blossom like the rose. One petal at a time. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's right. Look, projections, mirrors. We are projecting ourselves onto other people. What did this person project onto you? What did you project out into the world? What did you see when you looked at this person? I saw my inability to fail. To fail again? Oh my God, this is marriage number 2. If I get divorced, then what? I gotta see it through. Loyal to the wrong shit. Loyal to being successful when the success was to quit. That shit. Just saying. Now that's oxymoronic, because we just kept telling y'all to give up. I mean, don't give up. So they saying something, we are not in control of it. We definitely getting on that relationship we should have quit, but don't quit in relationships, period, simply because that wasn't the one. It should have been a no in the first place. It should have been a no. And the no's is what we are collecting to get to the yes, to be strong enough to carry the yes. So hopefully y'all got that. Y'all can unravel that. That was designed to be a failed relationship. It was designed to be a no. But going into it to practice in relationships reveals something about self. Something that we needed to adjust. The inability to accept failure. Okay, this shit ain't working out. I'm out. And it's a thing with like knowing when to cut the loss and write it off. Cut the loss and write it off. When? What is the point? Where is that point? Like people who play the stock market, they know. Like it's a certain gauge. It's a point. Like when they cross the boundary of no fucking return, it's a certain point. You got to understand. But then that means, where's your boundaries? I do see lost land. But it's something about that boundary. You go into situations and you meet people and you have a boundary set. If you notice, because narcissist is good at this, when you recognize that you are moving your boundaries to make another person comfortable, then you are giving away your power and you're starting to lose yourself. If your boundary is no intimate connection for X amount of time, no dates at the house for X amount of time, you know what I mean? Like, we need to get to know each other. I need to experience you seasons. I need to have a couple of new moons around this bitch to see how you operate in the light and in the darkness. Right? How do you go through these phases? What is your system? You display yourself. What is your behavior? Have you had the opportunity to see this person in anger? When they're hurt, when they're frustrated? What happens when things go wrong? How do they respond to it? It's a thing with seeing a person through their seasons before you decide to commit. Give it a minute. Chamber of transformation. Yeah. The darkest night. How do people handle it when it's dark outside? How do you handle your own dark night? We see soul retrieval and it's in reverse. They put it in reverse. Chamber of manifestation. It's in reverse. They're leaving it in reverse. Chamber of transformation is in the upright. Look at these butterflies. So definitely needing to transform. And look, golden. Are you a golden child? Are you one that's here to help prepare the energy of Gaia for the golden age? Yeah. That means new information. That's the return of the things that we already knew but has been hidden from us, from me, from you. But your soul knows. It knows that something's off. It knows that the frequency, like something's weird with that vibration. And I don't know why I'm getting jazz saxophone type of energy. So somebody, I don't know, that you know somebody that they played the saxophone or jazz is significant. Our spiritual jazz singer, Miss Veronica, Veronica Gray from Aya's Inspired Tarot. I love going to her Practically Personals Wednesday. Tonight is tonight. So if you are subscribed to her channel, get there around 6, 7-ish, you know what I mean, PM EST. And get on the list and get there early. She is a beautiful channel messenger, a conduit onto the Most High God. They corrected me. Thank you so much. But look, when I say, and I love the readings because soon as she gets to us and then when she starts singing, I'll be like, we get to serenade. It makes our soul sing. She definitely gives that Ella Fitzgerald vibes. I love it. Anywho, check her out Wednesdays and Sundays. She does Practically Personals and they're free. You just got to get there early. Subscribe to the channel. That's it. That's it. That's it. Anything else you want to finish this out? This? Yes. So we're going to get a few more and then we're done. We're done. That's it. 7 of Wands. Did I see 7 of Wands? We did. 7 of Wands. 9 of Swords. So somebody may have been, see, that's that defenselessness, right? I'm sorry, righting past wrongs and being uprooted. So you may have had an issue with protecting yourself. We said that before. We would fight for everybody else, but we would not necessarily just outright fight for self, right? We wouldn't. We would fight for anybody that we cared about, but we wouldn't necessarily just fight for ourselves. But now we know it, we see it, we've been illuminated to that. The sun in the darkest night. If you're a person that's going through a dark night of the soul and you're healing from some sort of interaction with a narcissist, you were in a narcissistic relationship, you're recovering from narcissistic abuse, I'm feeling like you're going through this dark night, I feel like the rising is coming for you. For some reason, I did hear the word mourning, but we usually don't use the word mourning. Phonetically, we don't like to mourn, right? But it's something about the mourning. Yeah, Page of Swords. is coming through. Somebody could be watching you. Again, we were picking up that Miss Piggy ass energy, the stalker vibes. This could have been the person that you were in relationship with, you know, home, right? They could still be watching you. Because somebody in their motherfucking mind, you will always be theirs. They are mine. In my mind, I'll always be their lady. In my mind, I'll always be his girl. So you could be a masculine, or you could just be, again, a feminine, because you strong, right? That the woman that was more manly than the man that refused to man up. So they could be in bitch energy. They really, really could. They could be in some sort of distorted feminine energy. Take it how it resonate. I don't know how it go, but I'm just saying, y'all. See, King of Cups energy. I don't know what kind of fucking energy this person is. This King of Cups has been showing up all week. I want to say since the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Distorted masculine energy, right? Could be definitely be a masculine that's in distorted feminine energy. Yeah, Two of Swords. Decision is here. So, up, down, crossing. Yeah, they're challenged by some sort of decision or the fact that they're stuck, blocked. And I feel the sword is kind of stabbing this person in the back the way that they have the cards. Can y'all see that? King of, look where the sword is going visually. So it could be challenged by a decision. Shit, I heard they stab their own damn self in the back. Narcissists will do that. They'll stab their own damn self in the back. How, Lati? How did they stab their own self in the back? Because they think they know too goddamn much. Grandiose. You can't tell them shit. Then they fuck around and go do some shit out of anger just to prove that they something that they not. And fucking stab their own damn self in the back. That part, sis, right? They are their own worst enemy. Their own worst enemy. Yeah, and then turn around and blame you for it. As a matter of fact, I told you don't do it. But you didn't, to prove me wrong, you did it anyway. And stabbed your own damn self in the back. That's the dumb shit. I told you don't fucking do it. You did it anyway. And stabbed your own damn self in the back, Ashay. That's the look. See, beat your own ass. I told you don't do it. Y'all, who been here? How many times we been saying that? Look, you gonna burn yourself. Hey, stop. Yo. You gonna do it. Do it. Shit. You'll learn. Can't nobody tell you nothing any goddamn way. You gonna have to learn on your own, Ashay. Now, how you gonna explain this shit away? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Five of Swords. See? You did it to your own goddamn self. And they probably thinking that their problems is because of you. But it's given that they manifest fuckery and troubles and battles in their own goddamn life. The fucking struggles and shit, the battles, damn it, they manifested it. And for somebody, this battle came from another lifetime to awaken the fucking magician and bring you into a place of confidence in something with your strength, your ability to battle. See? Knight of Swords to the Six of Cups. This is some past life shit. High Priestess. I woke up like this, is what we said. The ability to tap into your energy to really understand what love is. Spiritual conflict. Take the cup. No, damn it. Take the cup, anime. Fuck no. I said no. That's what I heard. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles over here about to have some cake. I told you. Fought her ass off. This fucking conflict, this goddamn battle, heartache and pain and shit. Three of Swords, Five of Wands, Nine of Swords, worry and shit over this Two of Cups energy. Somebody you were so connected to that put your ass through the motherfucking struggle. But it's a gift here for you. New life, rebirth, renewal. Could be the subconscious shit, the moon. We talked about that. Celebrating the renewal, the rebirthing with this moon that's coming up soon. to let you know what the alpha already put in you. That's that strength. Divine feminine energy and the strength that's contained in it. And you don't got to diminish yourself, allow somebody to belittle you, or make you submit to some bullshit. Why? Because you stronger, more manlier than the motherfucking men out in this bitch. That just means that they need to man up. Right, beloved? And a part of that is fucking fixing your goddamn emotions. King of Cups in reverse. Why? Because it said something that told them that, one, they don't got feminine energy. Two, that to be arrogant and aggressive means leadership. That you need to beat somebody into submission, which is bullshit. They want to use the book, the doctrine in Ephesians that says a woman must submit, but they skip over the part that says that they also must submit. So if they're submitting and we're submitting, then we still right here. We side by side, beloved. Nobody's behind the other. And then they tell you to love her, which means you got to get into your heart, my brother, right? You got to love her. You got to honor her. You have to exalt her. If you look up the word honor, you will see what I mean. What does it mean to honor a person, especially if they are bringing you these benefits where you are now receiving favor from the Most High? If you are getting the gift of favor, shouldn't you honor the one that gifted you the gift of favor? They qualified you to get the favor. Why wouldn't you honor the qualifier? Just saying. But that's what happens when you cherry pick shit. And you hone in on the parts that only give you the benefit. So, I suggest you reconstruct or deconstruct. I heard reconstruct. Somebody gonna have to rebuild. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody getting their spiritual ass kicked. They are challenged by the actions and the decisions that they made. They stabbed themselves in their own motherfucking back. They probably about to see the light. I see some mourning coming. With this new light, this new sun. And it's giving the Page of Swords. Either they watching and stalking you and see some shit, or they see the light in you. I can see the light in you. Yeah, now they really want somebody. They can't find the light that was you. I told you you was the qualifier to bring the favor in their life. And they fucked over you. But this was something that you needed to go through. You needed to enter into. Something that needed to be finished up. Something karmic from a past life cycle. It definitely woke you up, though. It made you realize something very different. Or something that you knew. And one of the things is, don't let nobody tell you about you. Our testimony to Terrell is we listen to others tell us what a divine feminine was supposed to be. Now, our lack of self-knowledge and confidence in who we are allowed us to bend and mold ourselves into something that we weren't in the first place. That was never us. We allowed it, thinking that everybody else in a relationship and we single. Is it just us? But when we really quantify the relationships that they were in, is that some shit that we really wanted from the beginning? No. All that shit was full of fuckery. That's not even what I wanted for me. So now I don't let nobody tell me the fuck about me. I can look, I can see. You give me the constructive feedback, I could listen. But I'm still going to take that shit in and do my own self-evaluation. And I'm not afraid to change me, to face my own darkness. Because the goal is to become a better me. So I can go through the nose, I can go through all of that shit. Because it takes practice to continue to build the skill of confidence. I got to be ready to handle the weight of the yes, the right one that's coming. And hopefully they're going through their own process. Because they damn sure got to be ready for us, beloved. I love y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Week Tarot show. What's going to happen with this King of Cups? We don't know. We do see a home over here, 4 of Wands. The celebration, 10 of Pentacles is over here with the Queen of the Earth. Right? She know how to control her energy. And when she call all that goddamn power back, beloved, is giving strength returning. High Priestess, you tapped into yourself. The secret revealer is what it's giving. I'm hearing she is. Hell, he is. You know what I'm saying? This don't go over here. Thank you so much, beloved. I appreciate you for showing us we was doing that the wrong way. Look, some shit was mixed up. They said it's time to straighten it out, Ashe. And a lot of it is just the fuckery, the bullshit they tell us, you know what I mean? These social constructs that get you working against yourself. It's supposed to be simple. Simple, easy, soul retrieval. Projections. Can you look in the mirror and see you? What's projected back at you? Chamber of manifestation. So that you manifest the good shit, you unlock your manifestations. Beloved, available. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can offer you even the most baffling problems, knowing you'll carry me to the right solutions at the right time. You baffled about why your manifestations are not coming in? Give them to the Most High God. It looks for somebody who's Spirit said, get off your knees. Base chakra, strength and security, laying the foundation, grounded, anchored. Is giving grounded actions, light initiation, the great teacher awakening, divine magic is giving that magician. What did it take for this great teacher to awaken? It took some heavy shit to deal with something probably from a past life cycle, beloved. Ignoring your goal, ignoring your own emotional needs, emotionally manipulated, probably because you tapped into some shit that tells you to be. Shit, I feel like anytime you go and listen to a great orator that pull you all out your emotions and they can fucking puppeteer your strings, that's emotional manipulation. We got you believing some shit that don't even fucking make sense. It's a moving target, moving back and forth, but then, like, look, we ain't gonna get into it. Supernova, renewal, rebirth by light. The sun is returning to its full power, moving towards its highest height. Solar says, look, we can't even say it. Solar light, upgrade, willpower. Solar plexus chakra, inner fire. See, sun energy. Moving towards its highest height and it's giving the crown. Like the top, horizon. I know, truth. Some people challenge with the way that we say it, the way that we communicate it. Do you give a shit? No, not really. Not at all, is what I'm hearing. The truth doesn't require you to accept it. It's true whether you take it or not. Throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. So, a part of this narcissistic energy, because again, you could tell a person the truth. You could tell them. You probably shouldn't do that. You probably should not do that. Don't do that. You're going to burn your... Damn it. Look. You don't believe me when I told your ass the truth that you was going to burn yourself and you did it? Now you know it. Damn it. Because the truth is going to be true whether you accept it or not. Go against it and see what happened to you. Burn your damn self every motherfucking time. Rushing. Burn. Nine of Wands. Rushing too damn fast. Just do what the hell you want to do. Don't want to listen to nobody and you done fucked around and burned your goddamn self. Shit. Now go sit down somewhere and heal yourself. Start being healing codes. Important information. Wounds are healed. Recharging. Did you rush off into something and the spirit told you, no, don't do that? Yes, we did. And we had to learn that. Because we were going against the spirit when it was telling us that it was a no from the beginning. Didn't want to take the word no. We was already in it and we can't quit. We can't fail. We type A. It gotta be a success this time, Ashe. It got to work out. We gonna do what we need to do to make it work. How many ways can we bend and be flexible and change and morph until you don't even recognize yourself no more. Who came out of it and is healing? Who's still stuck in it and needed this message so that you can get there, beloved? Thank you for being here to get this important information. Wounds will heal, and you will call your power back. You will recharge, beloved. You will. And as you do, we celebrate you. Thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Tears of We Tarot Show, where you show enough never know what you're going to get. I love you guys so much. I love you just like I love me, because that's my capacity. But it's growing and expanding on a daily. Growing and expanding on a daily. Yeah, know that. I can only meet you as deeply as I have met myself. So we try to be more intimate daily. I try every day. Just keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. Strength is built. Muscles are worked out. You know, things will work out. But if you quit, then you will never get there, beloved. It takes so many no's to carry the weight of a yes. So collect the no's. Don't be afraid. I love you like I love the O and the A. For where there's an ending, there is a new beginning. We're getting ready to celebrate a new beginning. Things are getting ready to be born anew. For what you thought was dormant was only learning, right? Before you know it, you'll see little buds coming up, and then there's this explosion of everything opening up. I just keep hearing, don't be afraid of the no. Don't be afraid of the no. Omega energy. I love you so much. We gotta go.